What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG, and it is Saturday. I had this all set up for yesterday, and it just didn't happen. So, Fun Friday game review is happening this week on Saturday, so my apologies for that. We are going to be going over Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness, and like we always do, before we get into Mutant Madness, we are going to talk about 3 games that you can vote on for the next Fun Friday or Saturday, depending on when I make it. So let's jump into those games. Alright, choice number 1 is Chaos Warfare. Commander, welcome to the world of Chaos Warfare. After a short fight, you've now returned to the city, and the power of which is all in your command. You can be indulged in fantastic world-taking adventures and fight against monsters. Come on here, fight for your city. So this one is a little bit different. I don't really know. It says collect mighty heroes, release heroes potential. Kind of looks like a grid-based real-time tactical gameplay, it says. Cutting-edge 3D graphics, immersive RPG story. So all in all, it doesn't look terrible. It definitely looks interesting to me. So that is the first one, Chaos Warfare, and the ratings are pretty good. Next one up is Rizil, I think is how you say it. And this one I have installed, but I have not started playing it yet. And I'm really excited to play this game, so if it doesn't win, I'm going to play it anyways. Essentially, it's a Diablo clone, and it looks pretty good. It says, your enemy is on its last leg. Swap out your mage for your warrior in real time and deliver battles and decisive blows. Welcome to the Rizil Dungeon Arena. Collect new heroes, raid single player, co-op dungeons, craft gear sets, save the world from the demon plight. So this one definitely looks interesting. And, you know, slash and loot action RPG. Definitely Diablo style feel to it. And you have your gears you can craft. You can loot them. Create your own battle. And then look at this. This is what really got me intrigued. Unlock different talents. I mean, look at that talent tree. That is crazy. So, Rizil is number 2. And then the third one here is Warhammer Quest: The Silver Tower. Battle your way through hundreds of stages with unique tactical challenges using your favorite champions from Warhammer Age of Sagamir. So this one here looks kind of interesting as well. Master powerful skills. It says thousands of quests, so that's pretty neat. You know, and looking here, it's got daily quests and featured quests, so that could be interesting. Escape the tower. It's the mobile game. And again, this one kind of looks grid-based tactical fighting. Summon epic champions. So all of these are kind of hero collectors, but they all looked really, really good. And I really wanted to give them a shot. This has got a 4.3 rating on Google, so pretty interesting. So we have Warhammer, then we have Rizil, the Diablo clone, and then Chaos Warfare. All of these seem very interesting to me. So those are your 3 choices. So make sure you're jumping over and you are voting, or leave it in the comments down below so I can take that into effect when I decide which one wins. So now let's jump into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness. Alright, so here we are in Mutant Madness, and I've played this game every day for a week, and it's interesting. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it, and, you know, it's got its hang-ups, but it is completely hands-off, and if you're looking for just like something you can check once or twice a day, this game's for you. Now, I am a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fanboy. I was born in the 80s. I love this, and I love the art style, how it is kind of reminiscent of the late 80s, early 90s cartoon, and I think that's fantastic. So there is some idle mechanics to this game, and then there's also some interaction, and the interaction doesn't take very long to get through it. Now there is, you know, you have your pay to win options, I guess the the cash option if you want them there. Now, there's your art style, and I really, really like it. And here is the team I've been running. The 3 turtles with Splinter and April, and we're kind of going to go over the heroes. There's not too much to this game whatsoever. We're going to start up at the top here. Right up here, there is a battle pass to this game. Your standard battle pass. You have your free stuff. Then you have your stuff if you buy the battle pass, and it is $20. And it lasts for 6 weeks, so in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's almost 2 months long. So it's about the same price as like a Dragon Champion, so not terrible, but the free-to-play on this is just not very good at all. And it's just summoning 2-star champions with the premium currency mixed in here and there. Nothing really exciting. And when you get down to level 100, you don't even get anything for free. Here, for the pay-to-play side of things, you get a character. And, you know, really underwhelming for the price point. And even for free-to-play, it doesn't really even help you out that much in the long term. And as you progress this bar, or your ooze bar here, kind of fills up as you progress. And we can claim 1 reward in here, so we will do that. So we're 700 out of 1,000 for the next one. Not too bad. And then here are the purples are your campaign quests. And then the orange ones are like your daily quests. Alright, then down here I am on adventure 518 and I'm stuck here. Now I could probably get by this if I ran some different characters, but I really just wanted to build the turtles and play with them. And Donatello is nowhere in sight, so unfortunately I have April and Splinter in there, who are 2 support characters, so I'm lacking some DPS. But so this shows your progression. Then obviously your battle button takes you to battle, which we'll get to in a minute. And then they have watch an ad, and it kind of boosts what you get from your idle time, and we'll get into that from your layer when we get there. Then over here you have your free daily rewards. So pops off, you get it every six times a day essentially, and there's times in between there. And then there is a box in here where you can spend your premium currency, which I haven't touched yet, and that's that. Really nothing too exciting there. Now, your events. This is the part that really kind of just threw me for a loop. They're so hands-off. You really don't do anything in these events. Your first event is the Season Pass. Yay. Then Season 1 Economy event. Acquire heroes and gain resources to get rewards. Again, very, very idle. It's not how many times you fight or anything like that. It's just very idle. And then your Scrap Economy event. Collect scraps, spend it to earn points. So again, nothing you can really do there, and that's about it. Now under the heroes, there are quite a lot of heroes in here, and I have April, Baxter, Bebop, Leatherhead, Michelangelo, Raph, Rocksteady, Splinter, Super Irma, which I'm not sure who that is, Casey Jones, and Leonardo. Now they do have star ranks, and we'll kind of get into their power. But as you go down, there's some people here. Anthrax, I'm not quite sure who that is. Donatello, Krang, pretty cool looking guy there. Raza, Shredder, Slash. So there's some old iconic guys in there, and that is pretty cool. And I do like the art, but in here you can see up on this top bar there is their abilities. So she has Ambush, Interview, choose an enemy at range 4, inflict stun for 3 seconds, target all allies, give them 100% alertness for 3 seconds. And as you get up to certain levels, it gives you more and more things. Breaking news, and it kind of goes, and as you get up to level 150, you unlock other abilities, level 50, 125. Down here in the corner, it shows you their roles. And she is a trickster, so a character that hinders their enemies, reducing their capabilities, and then support. Aids their allies, improving their capabilities. Then down here we have their overall stats, and the overall stats are broke down in this game just a little bit differently than some of the other ones. They have their base power. Their ooze level is just their character level. Star level is 2. Dimension level is if you summon this character and you get a duplicate, you get a dimension level. So it kind of is like Raid Shadow Legends or Marvel Strike Force. It's like a red star or an ascension level. Then dojo level is which you'll see, and then the equipment put on the character. So to level them up, you have your ooze down here, you hit level up, and you go from there. The equipment is down here, and the equipment is kind of really weird. The more equipment you put on a character, it never changes. It just goes up levels, giving you more stats. So there isn't, that I found, a level cap yet. And, you know, for Bebop, we put on a couple of paintbrushes. We're at level 17 and level 9. And that's really all that boils down into the characters. Now, under your adventures, this is where your main tab, and you're back there. Your layer is your idle screen. And as you can see, I'm producing ooze, which is how you level your character. Scrap collector is where you get scrap to upgrade your layer. Then you have your research lab, which gives you summoning tokens. And as you go up, I need to beat 610 to unlock this here, and so on and so on. And there's plenty of room for expansion here. And then your menu. Your mail's in here, quests, inventory. So when you go to your inventory, you can see I got enough to summon 2 2-star heroes. I haven't received enough of that. And then here you have your small scrap pile, small ooze canister, and if I use those, it's like an hour worth of idling to get those, much like any other idle game. So nothing real crazy there. This blueprint is your ooze refinery, so you can upgrade that when you get there. So that's pretty much it there. So we'll go back to April. We'll level her up one more time. I'll take you in the battle and kind of show you what it looks like. So when you go into battle, it's completely hands-off. Everything goes. There is no 2 times speed or 3 times speed, so you're kind of at the mercy of just sitting there and watching, which is kind of boring in a way. And when people do their ultimates, it slows it down, and there's no really way to skip it. Like right there, the battle kind of stops running, and that's really it. I mean, there's not much more to it. Leonardo's only a 1-star. I just don't want to give up the turtles. I don't know. But, you know, it's just slow and kind of repetitive, and there's really not much more to battling. You don't even control your ultimates. I mean, you could, if you turn off auto up top, you can control their ultimates. And like, here we go, we got April, but you still don't get to pick who's using it, anything like that. So, you know, I just leave it on auto because they're just going to auto it anyways. So not too much going on there. And Splinter's out of there. There goes Raph, and April will be soon to follow. So that's the game. You just kind of idle, fight, and go from there. And then you can watch an ad here and instant bonuses, which we're going to skip for now. You know, and some of the heroes like Bebop and Rocksteady, Leatherhead's got a stun. So some of these characters probably would be good if I leveled them up and took them into battle here. Like, we're going to, you know, there is no energy, so there is unlimited tries at this. So if we wanted to switch somebody out here, like we're going to do right now, I'm going to take out Leonardo, my 1-star. I'm going to put in Bebop. So there is your skills, so you can kind of click on them and see. But to actually unlock them, you have to go down here. And we're going to put in Bebop. We're going to see how we do. And there you go. You just kind of do it all over again. You know, so there is some strategy based off move kits and things like that. But in the long run, this game itself really doesn't seem like it's got a lot to it. So like I said, it's a game for if you try, or if you want a game where you only got to check maybe once or twice a day, this could be your game. And, you know, when you get to the point of when you have to play a couple levels in a row, you can sit on it for 20, 25 minutes to a half hour. But again, it's all just sitting there and waiting. Not really much interaction at all, which is kind of disappointing to me for a turtle game. I really wanted something to bring back that nostalgia. And the graphics wise, I do dig that. I think it's great, but I don't think I'll probably continue to play this game after this review because to me it's just extremely boring. But when you go into your heroes, we're going to do a couple summons and then we're just going to kind of end the video. When you go in, see, we just got Bebop and he is dimension level 4. I've gotten him 4 other times, so he just goes up dimension level, increasing his overall power. Oh, and we can do a 3-star summon. And then Splinter now up to dimension level 2, which brings his power up to 915. And now we got a 3-star summon. Oh, no, sorry, we don't got enough. My fault. But yeah, so that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. We can come up here now. We can claim our rewards. We get more 2-star abilities, so we can do one more. And there we go. Donatello. Very cool. So now I can try them all out once I get him up and running. So, yeah. There is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness. Not a lot to it. It is kind of fun for a little bit, and then you kind of just get hung up on a level, and there's really no way to upgrade your characters more than just like star level wise, more than just getting that dimension level. And it doesn't really require a lot of thinking. Like I said, there is some strategy you can put in there based off of like support, tank, all that sort of stuff. But in the long run, it's just kind of boring and kind of disappointing. So yeah, that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness on Fun Friday/Saturday. And don't forget to vote for the next 3, which are Rizal, we have Warhammer, and then we have Chaos Warfare. So all 3 of them seem pretty interesting to play, and I'll probably try, honestly, all 3 of them. When I find out which one wins, I'll try all 3 anyways, because they all looked pretty decent. So make sure you're voting there, and if you're just finding me for the first time, you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. For all my XMG family members out there, you know I love you. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.